The release of Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered on PC has led to a flood of suit mods being created, with one of the coolest adding Peter Parker's underrated costume from the ill-fated Spider-Man Unlimited animated series. Insomniac included numerous costumes in Marvel's Spider-Man for players to equip the wall crawler with, but there were some notable omissions. While the sequel, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, is expected to add many of these costumes officially, including the anticipated symbiote suit, modders have been busy putting their own spin on the Web Slingers classics over the last month. The base edition of Marvel's Spider-Man drew from a range of inspirations in regards to alternate costumes, with the game having one of the most robust selections of Spider-Man suits ever. Fans of Peter Parker's live-action incarnations can suit up as any of the three Spider-Men featured in Sony's films over the last 2 decades, with Tobey Maguire's costume from the Raimi Spider-Man movies having been added post-launch, along with Andrew Garfield's look from the first Amazing Spider-Man reboot and Tom Holland's various suits from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Those more inclined toward the Web Slingers' various comics outfits are also spoiled for choice, with highlights including the 90s classic Scarlet Spider outfit, as well as the future Foundation suit when Peter joined a rebranded Fantastic Four following the death of Johnny Storm, aka the Human Torch. Despite not making the cut in Marvel's Spider-Man, a modder has now also added Peter Parker's suit from Spider-Man Unlimited, the infamous follow-up to the seminal 90s cartoon which sent the web slinger to an alternate dimension as he tried to find Carnage and Venom, the latter of whom looks set to feature as a villain alongside Kraven in Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Posted on the Marvel Spider-Man subreddit by user JJA this mod from Blucher brings arguably one of the more underrated Spider-Man costumes to Insomniac's game. The show saw Peter throw out his original costume in favor of something more high-tech, with the suit itself featuring a striking new color scheme, as well as a cape and active camouflage function. The limitations of Marvel's Spider-Man mean that Blucher was sadly unable to make the cape have its own physics, but the suit is still striking, and complements the rest of Peter's in-game wardrobe nicely. Marvel's Spider-Man PC mods show what suits Insomniac's sequel needs despite being a forgettable moment in the wall crawler's animated history. Spider-Man Unlimited did feature some cool elements, with the suit being the biggest. It might not be as iconic as Terry McGinnis' suit from the similarly future-themed, and more memorable, Batman Beyond, but it is one of the more unique Spider-Man costumes, departing from the web slinger's traditional looks in much the same way Insomniac fashioned the advanced suit redesign from Marvel's Spider-Man. The show itself met an early demise, however, with only 13 episodes being released, falling way short in terms of both acclaim and longevity compared to its predecessor, Spider-Man. Regardless of Spider-Man Unlimited's lack of staying power, this new mod from Blucher illustrates how much scope is left for Insomniac to go with alternate costumes in Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered features arguably the most comprehensive selection of alternate costumes in a Spider-Man game to date, but as the modding community has been demonstrating over the last month, there are some hidden gems that shouldn't be neglected in the sequel, Spider-Man Unlimited being one. Sources: JJA Reddit, Blucher, Nexus Mods.
With a gentle touch, you tell me what all love I have to share with my